So the Pittsburgh 2030 District is an internationally recognized, locally driven, voluntary program that is convened and facilitated by the Green Building Alliance, which is a nonprofit that's been in Pittsburgh since 1993. We've been working with buildings. There was a big effort around new construction, but we realized that we really needed to be looking at our existing building stock. And so what we do is we work with partners day in and day out throughout the year to drive down energy use, water consumption, and transportation-related emissions. Those buildings are seeing savings, real dollars that they can use to pay for other things of their choosing, instead of thinking about utilities as just a set cost. Because if you think about it, if you're in a building, you have utilities that you pay every month. And a lot of people think, that's a set expense. But we help them to understand that it doesn't have to be, that they can drive down those expenses and then they can use that money in a different way. But we really look at measured performance. So the way that we find out what people are working on is we look at their utility bills. They provide those to us as a third-party aggregator, and we take all of that data and collect it together and come up with an aggregated total for the entire district. And that's the number that we publish. Buildings that are committed to the program include ones like PNC Park, so stadiums are included, 11 Stanwicks, the US Steel Tower, the UPMC campus, and we have 5 colleges in the area that have all signed on their campuses. So there are any number of buildings that are participating. The largest building is the Steel Tower. It's about 3 million square feet to sort of give you scale. The smallest building are those kiosks in Shenley Plaza. They're at approximately 400 square feet. This program creates a cohort of buildings that are working privately together, so we have closed-door meetings every single month where we allow them to speak in first person about the projects they've worked on. And it's detail-oriented, it's very technical, but they talk about projects they've undertaken, how much it cost, how they paid for it, so the financing structure is very important. But being able to actually share with one another in a safe environment has been an opportunity that many have thanked us for. For 2015, we remain in the leadership position, and we anticipate that's going to happen and continue through 2016. So we have 438 buildings, 68.2 million square feet, and those buildings have surpassed the 10% milestone goal for energy, water, and transportation. So for energy, we are at a 12.5% reduction. For water, we're at a 10.3% reduction. And for transportation-related emissions, we're at a 24.2% reduction, which is awesome. It's actually the 2020 goal already surpassed. So in terms of the other districts, we are well in the lead in terms of size, buildings committed, square footage, as well as hitting all of the numbers. And we're anticipating that they'll be catching up, but Pittsburgh is definitely in the leadership position. So we go one by one to different buildings throughout the city, and we talk with them about the benefits of being a part of the 2030 District. It's a financially based program. It's squarely focused on the triple bottom line and the investing that people can do in their buildings to stay in them. So if you think about it from a Pittsburgh perspective, we want as many corporations to be here, to stay here. And one of the ways that we can do that is by making our city as affordable as possible for the business community, because they bring with them jobs, they bring with them opportunities, and they bring with them growth for the entire economy. So what better way than to have more and more buildings participate, to save money themselves, to reduce the load that the utility has to carry, and to bring more people into the region. It's exactly what we need for the city.